Welcome to Vidyari Castle with Jumpy Juveria.
Alright.
I'm jumping voice.
And she's jumping all around, isn't it? You know what? We are looking at one of the most amazing, popular
Radium.
element, yes, and that is radium.
It was invented by man.
Oh, you all know so much about radium. You know what? Radium is the only radioactive metal or member of this alkali earth metal. You know, we are finishing the entire
And this is the last one.
column.
Alkaline earth.
Oh yes, alkaline earth metal, and it is also the rarest of in the group. But what is amazing about radium, as you all just told me about, is the word radium is derived from a Latin word radius, which is like rays. You see rays? Because radium is a
I
ray.
studied radius.
Okay, you studied radius. You must have studied in circle radius, right? But the Latin word radius means rays. That means radium is a radioactive element.
Radium means something which radiates light.
Oh, brilliant! Wow! And this one radiates very high energy radioactive rays. Now, you know about radium. So, what I'll do is, there were two scientists, husband and wife, Marie Curie and her husband, Marie Curie. They found that the uranium ores produce more radioactivity and than expected, and then they found out that actually there was an element called radium inside. But sadly,
Then who invented radium?
radium, you know, these are elements you don't invent, they're already there in the nature, you discover them.
Marie Curie, of course.
Marie Curie.
She found it where?
She found in one of her, she's from Poland, she found in a lab in Poland. So what happened, a very interesting story.
Found in the lab, so somebody must have kept it.
Yeah, so what happened is they had all these are like chunks, you know, think of this as uranium block. So when she was working on the uranium block, it was late night. So husband said, come on Mary, come on, let's go home. So she would have left it outside. She locked her laboratory and she went home. Next day when she came back, suddenly she saw that something was glowing in her lab. She said, what is glowing? She was curious. She thought it could be aliens, it could be ghosts, it could be some insect. It was radium that was glowing. And then she did research and actually she got a Nobel Prize for her discovery. But everything requires sacrifice, Jumpy. And her sacrifice was radium is a highly radioactive element. When it directly touches your skin and goes in your bones. And yes, Softy, she got bone cancer. And she died because of the bone cancer.
And one more she had to say where her husband died.
Her husband died? Okay. So, you know, earlier you could use radium in small, you know, those clocks. Like even my clock, if you look in the dark, it glows.
Mine also.
Yeah, yours also. Alright.
No, but mine does not glow.
It doesn't go. Yours is non-radioactive clock. But you know, earlier they used to use radium. Now they don't use radium. They use a different chemical or different light into it. They use the LED lights. Yes, you can change it. But
This
earlier
is the color of radium.
they used to use these. Now you're having fun with your clocks and watches. Hold on. Now they don't use it because it is very dangerous. Okay.
But you also have not from dangerous.
No. Now they use LED lights. They don't use original pure radium.
Sophie also does not have
Okay, so guess what is the atomic name for radium?
88.
Yeah?
88.
Ra. And the atomic number is?
88.
How do you remember 88 in radium? See, radium is used in watches. And what color watches you've got? Green. So think of Marie Curie and Marie Curie. Two people. If you draw people 8 and 8. So it's 88.
88. No. That time, if we guess like this, what is it called?
Sand clock.
Sand clock.
Huh?
Sand clock is in 8 shapes.
Oh,
so
so we
if
can
we keep Marie Curie and
Marie Curie
together, so it's 8.
Oh, there are two sand clocks next to
mix two watches together.
Okay, so whatever way you remember, two sand clocks, Marie and Marie Curie, two watches together, the atomic number for radium is?
88.
88. Alright. So radium right now is not having much use outside of chemical industry because it is very harmful.
And why did she get a Nobel Peace Prize?
Oh yes, but she's found something very very unique, and actually her discovery.
Radium is used for X-rays.
Yes, her discovery will help us use X-rays.
Then it's more harmless for us. The doctor uses it.
Yes, so that is why you should not be exposed to X-rays. When they do X-ray, they make you wear a lot of shields. That the body it exposed to more of these rays, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
Even your mobiles. Mobile has rays. You should not be around mobile towers. They're dangerous. It affects us.
And so when the doctor put us something so now he turns around and he tells not to look.
Yes, so because of radiation, the radium damages our DNA. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. It's something we'll talk in biology next time, but it affects your entire body, and that is why radium makes you weaker, not stronger.
There is more scientists who have invented something. They are still alive.
Yeah, they are alive. Most of the scientists have always known how to protect themselves. Some scientists, some explorers, some inventors.
No, some scientists who have already invented and they are still there.
Yes, they are already there. A lot of scientists are there. One of my favorite scientists is Stephen Hawking, who was in a wheelchair and then he died. So we'll do a scientist series, Jumpy, after this. Alright, until then, you had a great time learning about radium. Great.
Goodbye.
Alright, and quick questions. Radium, the atomic number is? Okay, 88. Alright, and the scientists are from which country? Poland. Alright, this is good. So
she
this
invented three,
okay.
Poland, radium
And curium. Curium is in a memory, but radium is used to make self-luminous paints, aircraft instrument dials and other instrumentation, and also nowadays radon gas is used to treat some type of cancer. Very interesting. So whenever you see radium or any radioactive element, you will find a symbol which is like a yellow circle and a small fidget spinner inside. That's a sign that's a radioactive element. Look in your periodic table chart and you'll find many radioactive elements like that. Tell me how many you can find. Alright? That's your assignment. Go ahead and find out. Alright. Bye-bye everybody.
Bye-bye.